Review for Lake Placid from 1999, directed by Steve Miner. So this is a movie that is basically a giant monster movie. Um, Giant crocodile in the lake. Some people have disappeared and died. Their bodies have been found, and there's a local sheriff, and then Bill Pullman, I think, is Fish and Wildlife, and then Bridget Fonda she works at like the Natural History Museum or something. So they all go there to investigate, and this is a movie I've always enjoyed. I've never thought it was great or anything. Um, really good cast. I like Bridget Fonda, Bill Pullman, Oliver Platt, Brendan Gleeson, Betty White. Um, R.I.P. to Betty White. Um, yeah, she died like right before her 100th birthday, December 31st, 2021. Born January 17th, 1922. So, she's pretty funny in this actually. And but yeah, this is a movie I like. The director Steve Miner. He did what did he do? Friday the 13th 2 and 3, I think. So yeah, part 2, part 3. Oh yeah, he did Warlock also, which I may have a review of that coming up pretty soon. So, because I've never seen Warlock. So, and unfortunately, Julian Sands just died because he was hiking or something, and I don't think I really know what happened, but he disappeared, and they found his body, and he's dead. So, R.I.P. To him. He was in Naked Lunch, which I did a review for. So, but Friday the 13th Part 2, Part 3, I like those movies. I think they're pretty well directed. So he did that, he did this, and oh yeah, Halloween H2O, which maybe I'll do a review of that, but I'm not crazy about that movie, but I don't hate it, but anyways, and that's kind of it, I think, that I've seen. A lot of TV. Last thing he did was 2018. So but yeah, really simple movie. Giant monster movie, crocodile movie. And they're trying to hunt it down. It takes place in Maine, supposedly. Apparently, though, in the trivia, the film was supposed to be in Maine. There are no scenes filmed in Maine, so that's kind of funny. Betty White's character admits to killing her husband by hitting him in the head with a skillet. Really? I thought she said that the crocodile ate him. Because, yeah, spoilers, but later you learn that she's feeding the crocodile. Um, Excuse me. But she's feeding the crocodile because, um, she said, like, it followed, her husband was a fisherman, it followed him home, and was hungry, and they started feeding it scraps, and she has cows, and she feeds it a cow every so often. But I am kind of like, aren't like, isn't that like expensive? Like cows, I mean, if you own cows, that's expensive, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, you want to like get all the milk and cheese and stuff and birth baby cows out of it, and then you probably butcher it, right? I don't know. What do I know? But I don't know. It just seems like really like okay. Um, but yeah, so that she's kind of and the lake's connected to the ocean, and Oliver Platt thinks that it can go in salt water. They don't agree because they're like that's impossible. You never really do find out, but you get that feeling. Um, so the effects on the monster done by Stan Winston and his crew, and really good work. Now a lot of this, I mean, there is some CGI, and you can tell, but for the most part, it's practical and it looks amazing. So that definitely helps the movie a lot. Um, because now if they did it, it would be. I mean, I don't know. It'd be a lot of bad CG. Look at like the Meg movie. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen Meg 2, but I watched Meg 1 and I wasn't very impressed. So Stan Winston and his crew realized Lake Placid's crocodile as a full-size animatronic puppet, complete with moving head and tail and a snapping jaws, that would function underwater. Filming of the movie had to be postponed due to poor weather conditions. Director Steve Miner took on directing duties for Halloween H2O while he was waiting to shoot Lake Placid. Okay. The crocodile, as CGI or animatronic, has about 3 minutes and 43 seconds of screen time. The man who created the crocodile for the film was none other than Stan Winston. Winston was also the creator of the Monsters and Aliens and Jurassic Park and Terminator and a bunch of other good stuff. So, I mean, it's really shot. I wonder where they actually shot it. Because I mean, it's a real lake. It looks like. In fact, it could maybe be a good lake to shoot a reboot of Friday the 13th. I don't know. It kind of looks like that. It's a nice big lake. You know, the movie's beautifully shot. I mean, I think. I mean, this movie isn't going to win any Academy Awards or be nominated for anything, but it's a decent movie. So the cinematographer, what's his name? Darren Okada. He shot Mean Girls, Cradle to the Grave, Joe Somebody. Oh, he shot Halloween H2O. Okay. Well, I think that movie shot okay. Just maybe the script isn't that great, but and also like John Carpenter was maybe going to direct Halloween H2O, but he wanted too much money or something, so he said, I wish he said yes to that. Because I mean, it's like, what were you doing at the time? It's 98. He made John Carpenter's Vampires, which I love, but I mean, after that, not much that's good. I mean, so it's just too bad. Oh, the cinematographer shot Phantasm 2. So, he shot some movies I like, but anyways, I like the movie. Spoilers. The crocodile only kills, like, I think someone in the very beginning, and then someone else. Pretty cool scene. It bites bites someone's head off, but I don't know. I know the movie's been criticized a little bit. It's like you could up the body count, but I'd agree with that. You could up the body count a little bit. You know, I thought I'll like rewatching it. I kind of forgot about it. I thought Oliver Platt was gonna go, but he didn't. So, so that's kind of a criticism I have. That's kind of it, though. I mean, I liked all the like, really good cast of actors. Um, like Bridget Fonda, she's like always like falling off the boat or falling off a car. It's kind of like ridiculous, and I don't know. She kind of like looks down on all of them, and she's like kind of stuck up, and so I don't really like that. But her and Bill Pullman kind of have like a romance at the end, so throughout the movie she gets more likable. But the movie's really short. It's like an hour 20, like 22 or something. So that's kind of a criticism. It's like, you could have added like 10 more minutes to the movie. You could have added a few more, up the body count a little bit. But overall, like the movie, it's a simple movie. It's very short. So if you got less than an hour and a half, you can check it out. Uh, go check it out. It's just don't take it too seriously. And yeah, I like it. I mean, it is funny that Brandon Gleeson, I mean, what is he, Scottish? And he's supposed to be a sheriff in Maine, and they never address that, but, whatever. I guess, he moved to Maine, and he became a sheriff. It's like, what? And he became, he became a U.S. citizen, so... But yeah, big Bill Pullman fan, big Brendan Gleeson fan. I like Bridget Fonda, but I haven't seen her in that many movies. She's awesome in Jackie Brown. I love that movie. So, Betty White's great. But yeah, good. Kind of old school monster movie, and I like it. So, but if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.